And keep an eye on this, because on this episode we're headed to Newark, Delaware, and we're going to be looking at this championship 18-hole golf course with a ton of history dating back to the DuPont company. Now there's some great golf here, and now this is a public golf course. It was a private 18-hole exclusive golf course here. So let's get the history out of the way. Originally built by the DuPont Corporation for its employees in 1955, this clubhouse was originally called Louvier's Country Club. In 1994, MB&T purchased the club from DuPont and built a new clubhouse along with a ballroom, recreational building, and renamed it Deerfield. In 2007, the state acquired 145 acres of this property to protect the land from development. The club is now part of Delaware's White Clay Creek State Park and supervised by Delaware's Division of Park and Recreation. In February 2006, Delaware's Division of Park and Recreation and Hospitality that managed the property opened it to the public for the first time in 51 years, that April 14th, 2006. So pretty interesting. And let's just start off. It's 18 holes of incredible golf. There's a par 3 there. Just all these holes were just very challenging, and the course was in great shape. From the back tees, it only stretches 6,323 yards. It has a slope of 136 and a ranking of 71.6. Now, we were only able to play the front 9, but you could see with these elevated greens, this one wasn't elevated, but most of these greens were elevated, and there's bunkers on both sides of the green, so it is very challenging to go after it. Course was in incredible shape. A lot of these, sometimes you had to hit a little iron and then play up on that hole, and then for the most part, you just hit a bomb drive, just like this one. The course is pretty open to spray it. Some of the holes you really have a chance to get after it on a second shot like this one, but for the most part with that elevated green, you got to get it up there and hope that it sticks. In total, there's 4 sets of tees that make it eligible for all levels of golf to be enjoyed at this country club. These 4 sets of tees is also bent grass greens, tee boxes, and they offer a really smooth putting surface for year-long golf here, and that's true. Now, let me take a step back. The tees and the fairways are raygrass, and it's bent greens. And as we know, raygrass and fairways are always in great shape here. There's large putting greens and full-blown practice range facility here. You got a putting green right behind the clubhouse, and then also there's a driving range up front, but I think you can only hit up to 240 yards on that, and there's not really much of a driving range. You just kind of drive by it when you pull in. Definitely has a notable pub inside that was very busy when we were there. Looked like it had producing great burgers. The Northern Delaware premier wedding spot is here. They also host special events. The pub and grill serves lunch, dinner, and also cocktails. It's heavily wooded here, and it's surrounded in 145 acres of the White Clay Creek State Park. So it's all protected land here. Now, outside of golf, if you want to drop off some people to do stuff as you play golf, they got paddleball courts, and it also has some sort of elevated tennis court that looked pretty cool in the back. They put a little bit too much money into that. But because of the elevation of this area, I mean, they might have to. So this was a cool golf course to check out. The course was designed by William Gordon, and also now it's a public golf course, so they made many updates since then. This is a great golf course to get out and play, and I hope you do, because it's won numerous awards in the state of Delaware for public golf courses, and also just in general for the state of Delaware. With its rich history, it's a fun golf course to get out and play. That's going to do it for this episode. If you made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button.